Divine Dirt is a new book by Charity L. Bedell, and it's been published by Llewellyn Books. So it's the art of using dirt in magic, ritual, and spellcraft. So Charity introduces herself very, very briefly in the book, but I think the most useful thing to know about Charity is that she has approached magic from the perspectives of both Wicca and witchcraft, but also from the perspective of hoodoo, right, root work. And I really like the contents of this book. So just to be clear, it's quite a small format book. You can pop it into your bag, although it is quite thick. I think it's running at around 380 pages. But every page is chock full of spells, right? So there's very, very brief description of what's going on. The thing is, with every spell, you find out a little bit more about why the spells work, and in this particular way, why the author Charity has chosen to use this particular spell for this particular outcome, and so on. And generally, the concept is that the earth or dirt taken from a particular place is going to be imprinted with the energies of the spirits of that place. So there's quite a lot that goes into explaining the concept of a genius loci, or genus loci. I think it's genius loci, the spirit of a location, of a place at the beginning, and then describing how, for example, taking dirt from the tracks left by a particular person will be an interesting connection to that person in whatever spell you're producing. This dirt taken from around a stop sign, right? A traffic stop sign is going to have a very particular energy to that. The dirt or earth taken from the place around a bank, might have a different energy than the earth taken around a shopping mall or a hospital or various different places. And I really appreciate actually the fact that the author doesn't shy away from baneful magic in this book. But also doesn't shy away from ethics, I think it's important that if you're going to do one, then you really should do the other as well. And I think that the author's really quite responsible in the way they share those details. I was impressed. I like the spells that I hear. I'm going to say that they are accessible, they're workable, and there are so many of them. Let me see if I can find maybe let's give you a look at some of the accolades there. Just want to show you some of the just the table of contents, if there is one. Yeah, here we go. So let's see. The basics: dirt, earth, and the world around you. Gathering and harvesting dirt. Ethics, magic, and the law. Part 2, we've got spells and magical works. Foot tracks, animal tracks, home and work. Natural locations, businesses, public services, and more. Social spaces, crossroads. Oh, there's a lovely section on what to do with earth from a crossroads to activate whatever spell it is that you're producing. There's a very nice money spell there. Cemeteries and graveyards for a little bit of that necromancy goodness. Then we've got part 3 being resources, and so we get an idea of the correspondences of different locations, animal correspondences, herb, root, and flower correspondences, crystal, stone, mineral, and other curious correspondences, magical formulas, and then a conclusion and a few nice appendices. Folks, there's a lot here. There's a lot, and I'm going to say that this may very well be of great interest to a select few people. I think that anyone who's interested in, for example, Josephine McCarthy's work, which works very directly with the spirits of various places and with the spirits of the land and so on. I think that they're going to find this interesting as a complement or as a just addition. I don't know. I think this is very, very nice for people who are interested in the spirits of the land, right? And who are interested in working directly with the spirits of the land, as I also believe we should be doing, right? I think it was in one of Josephine McCarthy's books, where she was talking about how she was surprised when she first reached out to spirits of the land to find out how little they like humans. And, it's only through hard work and, establishing a relationship through personal efforts and offerings that one can actually get to a satisfactory two-way relationship. And Charity Bedell really touches on this in very nice ways and offers very practical solutions to that issue from the very, very early pages of the book. I really like the way these spells are laid out throughout the book in a way that, if you're looking for a particular spell, you can just go ahead and look up for the outcome that you're looking for. But also the way they're laid out in a way that is didactic, that teaches you something. The author proposes a theory or a thesis and then gives you some spells to try out yourself to then put that theory or thesis to the test. And so it works as a learning book, not just as a recipe book, as a series of recipes for whatever purpose you're looking for, although you can use it that way too. So there we go. That's my general overview of Charity Bedell's Divine Dirt, the art of using dirt in magic, ritual, spellcraft. I hope you enjoyed the brief overview. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and to subscribe down below if you haven't done so already. And if you'd like to have a one-to-one conversation with me, then there are links to do that down below as well. I can read your tarot. We can talk about the direction of your particular practice, and I can recommend some interesting books for you. Hopefully you've seen a few interesting titles there of some of the chapters, some of the spells that have been that have popped up on your screen, and hopefully you'll be interested in picking up Divine Dirt for yourself. There we go. Thanks ever so much for watching. Do take care of yourselves. Do take care of each other. I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye-bye.